Hi friends, today we see three hinge arches that are the types of beams in three dimension. Introduction to three hinge arches. Till now you had been studying two dimensional, that is plane structures like beam, frames and trusses, which were mostly linear in their geometry or comprise of elements which were formed out of straight lines. Now, in this unit, you are being introduced to a class of structures which will be composed of curved members instead of straight ones. The simplest member of this class is the arch. Arches, so as such, are not a new mode of construction and have been in use as load bearing structures since ancient times. Although it is more difficult to construct a curved structures like an arch, there are certain advantages apart from their aesthetic look which have made them popular among civil engineers and architects. It will be sh- uh, shown in this unit that the bending moment in an arch section is generally less than that in a corresponding beam section of similar span and loading. Hence, the all important bending stresses are less in arches. However, in an arch section, there is an additional normal thrust which is not present in beam sections, that is in transverse loading, but normally the net effect of is not critical as concrete and masonry are usually stronger in compression and the total stresses are generally well within limit. So overall speaking, an arch is lighter and stronger than a similar or similarly loaded beam. In figure we see some kinds of arches used in civil engineering like fixed arch, linear arch and truss arch. An arch could be defined in simple terms as a two-dimensional structure element which is curved in elevation and is supported at ends by rigid or hinge supports which are capable of developing the desired thrust to resist the loads. It could also be defined as two-dimensional element which resist external loads through its profile. This is achieved by its characteristic horizontal reaction developed at the support. The horizontal thrust causes hogging bending moment which tend to reduce the sagging moment due to loading and thus the net bending moment is much smaller. However, at the same time, the arch is subjected to large axial compressive force. There are various types of arches like two hinge arch. Now we see in this semester three hinge arches. Some basic terms related with arches. First is springing. This is the point where the arch axis meets the supporting structures like column, pier, wall, or abutment. In a simple arch, there are two springs. The springs may or may not be at the same level. Second term is crown. This is the highest point on the curved axis of arch. In the case of symmetrical arch with springs at the same level, they will be above the midpoint of the arch span, like shown in the figure. In an unsymmetrical arch, the crown is at unequal distances from each support. Next term is soffit. This is the lower surface of arch which is normally curved in shape. In case of truss arches, the line joining the nodes from the soffit. Next term is rise. The vertical height of the crown above the springing is the rise of the arch, like shown in the figure. H is a rise of the arch. And last term is span. The horizontal distance between two supports. The distance between support A and support B is known as span. Next is types of arches. There are various ways in which arches can be classified. Arches can be simple or multiple. Arches can be classified according to the material used, like brick or stone masonry arches, reinforced concrete arches, steel arches, and timber arches. The classification according to structural behavior can be like fixed arches, two hinge arches, three hinge arches. The arches can be classified according to shape of the soffit curve, that are circular or parabolic, cycloid, inverted. The different types of arches are shown in figure, like symmetrical arches in which both the supports are at same level, unsymmetrical arches in which supports are at different level, then simple arch, multiple arches, then fixed arches, two hinge arches, and three hinge arch. In this lecture we see three hinge arches. Thank you.